Taylor Swift, Caitlin Clark, and Travis Kelce. A complete friendship timeline. WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark lived every Swiftie's dream when Taylor Swift hugged her at a Kansas City Chiefs playoff game. And the moment was a long time coming. As Caitlin Clark's fame reached new heights. During her transition from NCAA scoring leader to WNBA record smasher, the 22-year-old athlete was often dubbed the Taylor Swift of women's basketball for her incredible skill, business savvy, and ability to draw record-breaking crowds to her sport. This was a particularly apt title as Clark's own Swiftie status can be traced back to the early days of Swift's relationship with a certain Kansas City Chiefs player. In fact, Clark even wears 22 on her jersey, though the number reportedly references her birthday, not the popular red track. Honestly, that's a pretty Taylor Swift move in and of itself. Asterisk, cough, asterisk, 1989, asterisk, cough, asterisk. Of course, the three-point shooter's appreciation has not gone unnoticed by Swift, earning her a spot in the VIP tent during the Eras Tour, which is where she met a high-profile fan of her own, Travis Kelce. Celebrity news. Travis Kelce had the best time balling out with Caitlin Clark at Taylor Swift's Indianapolis concert. They know how to ball. She knows Aristotle. It was only a matter of time before Taylor Swift made good on her promise to host Caitlin Clark in Kelce's suite at Arrowhead, and the perfect opportunity presented itself on January 18, 2025. But what exactly led to that iconic meetup? And will Taylor Swift ever make it to an Indiana Fever game? Here's a complete timeline of their budding friendship with the most recent events up top. January 18, 2025. Caitlin Clark joins Taylor Swift at the Kansas City Chiefs playoff game against the Houston Texans. The pair were seen discussing the game and hugging after a Travis Kelce touchdown. January 2, 2025. Clark and Kelce discussed the Eras Tour on the New Heights podcast. "It's just a great show and a lot of fun," Clark said of the show, adding that she turned her mom into a full Swiftie. "My mom was like begging me to take her," Clark said, adding, "She's like, I gotta go, like, everybody's talking about it." I'm like, okay. See the video on YouTube. When asked to define her historic year in 2 words, she replied, life-changing. December 10, 2024. Clark discusses her time at the Eras Tour in her Time Athlete of the Year profile. "People are just going crazy that I'm there," she says. "I thought people would be so in their own world, ready to see Taylor, and it was just completely the opposite." Clark also reveals Swift gave her 4 bags of Eras Tour merch and a personal invitation to a Chiefs game. Swift reportedly wrote that Trav and I also plan to attend a Fever game in the future. November 6, 2024. Travis Kelce gushes about meeting Caitlin Clark at the Eras Tour, as he should. "Saw Caitlin Clark there. Got to meet Caitlin. She's awesome," he told Jason Kelce during an episode of the New Heights podcast. "She loves being out there in Indianapolis. Says it's a fun city, and we're both just true Midwesterners to the heart. Played high school ball, college ball, pro ball, all out here in the Midwest. It was cool catching up with her," he continued. "She was into the show for sure. She was there with her mom and a few friends," Kelce added. "I think this was like her 3rd or 4th show she had been to. She's a Swiftie through and through." November 2, 2024, while attending the Eras Tour for a 2nd night in a row. This time in the VIP tent, Clark jokingly brushes off a hype post by the Indiana Fever. "Busy at Eras Tour, thanks for tag though," she replies. November 1, 2024. Caitlin Clark attends the Eras Tour with her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey, and Fever teammate Lexi Hall. Celebrity news. Caitlin Clark and boyfriend Connor McCaffrey. A complete relationship timeline. Love and basketball IRL. September 11, 2024. When asked about her divisive Instagram black, Clark had this to say. "I have this amazing platform, so I think the biggest thing would be just to encourage people to register to vote," Clark said when asked, in part, if she would endorse Harris. I think for myself, this is the second time I can vote in an election at age 22. I can vote when I was 18, so I think, do that. That's the biggest thing I can do with the platform that I have, and that's the same thing Taylor did. I think continuing to educate yourself with the candidates that we have, the policies that they're supporting. I think that's the biggest thing you can do, and that's what I would recommend to every single person that has that opportunity in our country. September 10, 2024. Taylor Swift officially endorses Vice President Kamala Harris following her presidential debate with Donald Trump. Clark liked the Instagram post, sparking backlash among some of her fans.